Okay, so listen, I want to make this video to pray for our brothers and sisters in the UK and to raise awareness to what is happening to them right now and how this could be a warning for America. The Holy Spirit convicted me to make this video as soon as I woke up in the middle of the night to see my TV on and an interview of Tommy Robinson up on the screen. For those of you who don't know, Tommy Robinson is someone who has been speaking out against what is happening in the UK for years, and it's all now coming to fruition. Let's take a look at what Tommy had to say about all this.
My speech was called A Warning to America. So when I'd done it, I thought I may end up in trouble in the United States here, but I felt that passionately. I just wish that someone would have come to my country 30 years ago or 40 years ago and said, here's what's going to happen. There was mass riots in Bradford where the Pakistani community come out and burned Bradford. But when they burned Bradford, they burned Oldham, so the riots spread. Our politicians, all of them, are so scared of them.
Why?
Because of the violence. 1,400 children they found that had been raped, there'd been murders. The police knew it was happening. They were too scared to tackle it through fear of being branded racist. This is where you need to understand, as the United States of America, Islamic immigration will end up in Democrat cities. They will then become that powerful as a vote bank. And that's what happened in many cities across the UK. That the political party care more about the votes and power than they do they'll sacrifice the kids. Now, one of the girls in Oxford, they took her tongue and they nailed her tongue to a table. This was a child. This is what the rape gang's done. Yeah?
This is documented.
It's all documented. Another girl, they got a hot iron rod and it had the letter M. And they heated it up. And they took this 11-year-old girl and they stuck it on her bum. And they scolded her like you scold an animal. And they scolded her with the letter M because she was the property of Muhammad. They took children out and doused them in petrol. This is what they took them out and doused them in petrol in the woods and said, we'll set you on fire. So then these children, they used them and they threatened their families. These cases are going on up and down the country. Across our country. You don't know about it, but they're happening across the country. Gangs come from everywhere. Smash my car up, blitz me. Because what's unthinkable is that the political power is working with the violent gangs. They're together. He's been raped at the age of 13. She gets pregnant. They get DNA from the fetus of the baby. Yeah, they get the DNA. So we have all the paperwork. 100% DNA match on the Pakistani rapist who drives a Lamborghini, who's age 23 or 24. Yeah, so they get the DNA match. No further action. The police, no further action. The drugs, the violence in every town and city is controlled by the Muslim community in the UK now. They are the mafia. They control everything. Now, if you were allowed to really look at it, then whose failure is it? Why are these girls getting raped? It comes down to their political failure. Their decisions to allow mass immigration into our towns and cities. So that's why they must cover it up. Because if it's not covered up, all these problems that I talk about, all the problems I've seen, all these rapes, all the gangs, all the terrorism, all the jihad, all of that,